So 2 preseason games in, the Eagles are 1-1. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 28-27, and then they lost to the Bengals 22-9. So far, it's gone as well as we'd hoped. They've looked good at times. They've looked sloppy at times. They've had really good offensive drives fail in the red zone. That's their MO. I mean, the Eagles have always struggled to score in the red zone, and then they've had drives where they just march right down the field and score. So I haven't seen anything that makes me overly concerned yet. Like I said before, I think their secondary worries me the most. Their defense worries me, but their front seven has done a good job so far, so let's hope that continues. The O-line looked shaky the other night, but I still think that they're still trying to gel together. Jamal Jackson said that he'll be ready for the season opener. I'm not so sure about that yet, but we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to touch on Cobb, because, again, a lot of people are going, he's going to fail, he sucks. I haven't seen any of that yet. In fact, I'm ready for Kevin Cobb. I think Kevin Cobb has looked sharp in these 2 games. He's had passes get away from him. He's had moments where he's looked like a rookie, even though he's not a rookie. And the one difference between him and McNabb that I've noticed is that he is admittedly making mistakes, and admittedly has shown that he needs improvement. And he's actually said that he's needed improvement. I mean, he says in the red zone, that's my fault, we're not getting in the end zone, I got to work on that. When the hell did Donovan McNabb ever said that? Again, I'm a McNabb fan, I like McNabb, but McNabb never said that. McNabb always made sure he spread the blame around to the whole offense. Well, it's all our faults. Cobb's not doing that. Kevin Cobb's saying, look, it's my job, it's my responsibility to get in the end zone, and I haven't done that. So let's hope this continues. Let's hope that his growth continues. I'm excited about it. I think the offense has looked really, really good at times. They're trying to run the ball, but I don't know whether that's just Andy. It's the preseason, so Andy's going, all right, screw it, I'm going to run the ball a couple times. That'll shut him up. We'll see what happens when the regular season begins. They really did not give LaShawn McCoy much holes the other night. Let's hope that improves. Let's hope he can get some ground to open up and some openings for him to get through and pound that ball, because I want to run the ball more. I want to take pressure off of Cobb. I want to make sure that we have enough offensive balance to really make Cobb more dangerous, because the thing I'm noticing about Cobb is that he hits receivers in stride. Unlike McNabb, where they had to stop and kind of go to their opposite shoulder and they had to stop running, Cobb seems to hit them and they can just keep running. And I also wanted to touch on Donovan McNabb's GQ interview, in which he, again, like I said, put blame on the Eagles. The Eagles didn't defend him enough. He doesn't hate Eagles fans. He said there's only a few idiots who called up and, ranted and raved on the radio stations. Mostly all Eagles fans mostly liked me. And this is true. I mean, generally you have guys who just didn't like McNabb for whatever reason. And then you had the other Eagles fans who loved McNabb and said, without him we wouldn't have gone anywhere, because it's true. We wouldn't have gone anywhere. But this is Donovan McNabb at its finest. This is the entertainment factor for the Eagles is gone now, because we don't have anything, we don't have McNabb anymore, so we're not going to have any moments that we will be talking about all week until the next game on Sunday. But Washington's got him now. Good luck. Have fun. He looked terrible the other night. I mean, I think he had 200 yards. I don't know the exact number of yards, but he was less than 50% on his completion percentage. He threw behind receivers, over receivers, made receivers have to stop and catch the ball. So, I mean, this is what Donovan McNabb did when he was here. He was aggravating, he's frustrating, but he can win you football games. So don't go complaining when he starts doing these things, because the bottom line is he can win you football games when you need him to, just not in the Super Bowl. That's all I wanted to talk about with the Eagles. The Phils, I wanted to touch on them a little bit. They lost last night to the Astros. That was my birthday. I was hoping they'd win, and they didn't. But you know, they still got a month left, 5 weeks. They've got teams like the Nationals, the Marlins, the Mets, and they got some games against the Braves, and they got the Dodgers later this week. So they're teams that they can beat. They've got to start winning these series. They've got to start winning these games, especially the ones against the Braves. They've got to win these games, or else they have no hope of getting to the playoffs or going far in the playoffs. I know people are saying, "Hey, this team gets in as a wild card. They can go far still." I know they can. I'm not saying they can't. They've shown they're a better home team than they are an away team. I'd rather see them win the division, get home field advantage, and have home field at their disposal for the whole playoffs. Because in the World Series, they're going to have home field advantage. Even though I still don't think it's much of an advantage in the 7-game series. Because you only play 2 at home, and then you play 3 on the road. You saw in 2008 that they won that first game in Tampa. Then they had 3 straight home games to win 3 games. You see that it's actually not much of an advantage for the home team. It's actually more of an advantage for the away team, because all they got to do is win 1 game on the road, and then all of a sudden they've got 3 games at home. But I like the way the rotation's shaping out. I mean, you've got Halladay, Hamels, Oswalt, and if Blanton can pitch like he pitched last night and like he pitched in the game before, where he's shown that he can go 7 innings and only give up a couple runs, then you've got that 4th starter, hopefully. Kendrick absolutely sucks. I hope he doesn't pitch a game in the playoffs. I can't stand him. I've never liked him. I've never thought that he looked anything like a major league pitcher. Hopefully he can figure it out so he can come out of the bullpen. But I'm going Joe Blanton if I'm picking a 4th starter right now. I don't care what kind of year he had. He pitched in the playoffs before. He's shown that he can pitch a big game, especially in the World Series. So we're going Joe Blanton in the playoffs, not Kyle Kendrick. That's all I wanted to make a point on the Eagles and the Phillies. I was under the weather last week, so I really couldn't make any videos. I really didn't feel well at all. But I'm going to try and make some more videos as the Eagles get closer and as the playoff race heats up for the Phils. And then, of course, we got the Flyers in a few weeks. I'm so excited for them. Training camp starts the 17th. I'm ready for some hockey. I know everybody else is after what happened last season. I do think the Flyers... I think the Flyers got a shot this year. I mean, the Eastern Conference is tougher, especially because Washington and Pittsburgh aren't going to get eliminated in the first 2 rounds again this year. But I think the Flyers, A, improved their defense, and B, their offense is going to be stacked. They got Leno, Briere, and Hart in the line now. That's going to be good. Giroux is going to be a year better. Van Riemsdyk's going to be a year better. And then, of course, you got the leadership in Pronger and LaPerriere. And you know those guys want to get back there. And you know they're going to be telling these younger players, look, you know, you got close. I know you're disappointed, but you got to have that fire. You got to have that fuel. So keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope the year turns out. I'm going to do more videos on them later. Just wanted to do a quick point on them. Anyway, thanks for watching again, and let's keep this going, Phils. Let's win some games, and looking forward to this week. This week, I think they play the Chiefs. So let's go Birds. Let's keep this going. I think Cobb's going to play first half, so everybody's got to watch this game, and hopefully Kevin Cobb continues progressing. Thanks again for watching.